What is going on, guys? Today I want to talk about the most unregulated industry in America. So, I wrote a 10-page paper on this in my senior year of high school, and my laptop's right here. I'm going to read to you some of the stuff I have. So, today I'm talking about pre-workout, fat burners, whey protein, anything you can think of that they sell in GNC, I'm going to be talking to you about. First and foremost, let's introduce the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act. It was passed by Bill Clinton, October 25th, 1994. Some of this stuff is going to seem boring to you, but it's all going to make sense, and it's going to be very interesting towards the end. So, just keep watching. So, basically what this law did was allow the supplement companies to not be regulated. So the FDA does not regulate supplements like they used to after this was passed. So the DSHEA Act, what it does, DSHEA, Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act, is that it allows supplements to be labeled as a subcategory of food, which allows supplement manufacturers to market products without submitting proof of the safety of their product to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. So a lot of the labels, if you go into a GNC, you'll notice they say these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. That's very concerning in itself, because imagine going into a grocery store, buying regular food that was not inspected by the FDA. Foods would be filled with diseases and poisonous bacteria. The supplement industry being unregulated, just thinking about that, is almost as scary as thinking about our foods being unregulated. So this is where it gets very interesting, and at first some of the facts aren't going to seem that concerning, but they get worse and worse. So a New York Attorney General recently commissioned an investigation in order to test dietary and herbal supplements sold at local stores. The results found that 4 to 5 products that they examined contained none of the herbs on the labels. That's pretty concerning right there. They also found pills with unlisted ingredients such as fillers, like powdered legumes, the class of plants that includes peanuts and soybeans, which is a hazard for people with allergies. So, if that doesn't seem that bad to you, it gets much, much worse. At Harvard Medical School, an assistant professor and a group of colleagues purchased 27 banned substances about a year after they had been recalled. Their findings were pretty incriminating. So, exactly 2/3 of the supplements that they analyzed contained at least one unlisted anabolic steroid, prescription drug, or just banned substance. This was the least shocking of their findings, actually, because even more shocking was that these products were released back into the market, and they were supposedly rid of anything that led to their recall. However, a majority contained the exact same drug or illicit ingredient that led them to being recalled in the first place, and actually, many of them had additional drugs in them. That's just ridiculous right there. Supplements should be monitored like prescription drugs. Prescription drugs are monitored by, so the first thing a company has to do is perform laboratory and animal tests to learn how the drug works. And then you have to submit proof to the FDA. That says what you're actually putting in your supplement on your label is actually inside of what you're selling. So now let's talk about people with criminal backgrounds running supplement companies. So there was this dude named Dr. Larry, I kid you not. That's what he called himself. And he was not a licensed doctor, if you couldn't tell. He made a pill that claimed to be able to help insomniacs sleep. So, on the surface, seems like there's nothing wrong with that. But the pill claimed to have an all-natural blend of ingredients, including figwort root and licorice. Unfortunately, for Larry, And fortunately for the public, these pills were picked randomly out of 85,000 supplements on the markets that the FDA tests. So the FDA tests 1,000 supplements a year, which, like, this is after they already been released. They do they randomly pick supplements to be tested. This is a very inefficient way to do it. Like I said, they should have them submit proof that what they're saying is in their supplement is actually in their supplement beforehand. But anyway, so Larry got unlucky, thank God, because the test showed that tranquility was spiked with two powerful prescription drugs, an antipsychotic medication best known as Thorazine, and the antidepressant in sleep medicine called doxepin. So this is not Larry's first run-in with the law. He's a former chiropractor who had to give up his Florida license in 2010 after being charged with grand theft and insurance fraud relating to his treatment of auto accident victims, according to his licensing records. And guys, this is not an isolated case. You can look up tons and tons of cases like this. So really, the supplement industry just needs to be regulated. Believe me, guys, there are more Dr. Larrys running around out there. Anyways, a man named Martin McDermott. This is a guy pretty much like Dr. Larry, I'd say. He's president of Kilo Sports in Phoenix, which is a company, obviously. He was indicted in 2004 with 3 felony counts of dangerous drug possession involving the steroid baldenone and testosterone, and 1 felony count of possession of prescription drugs, specifically a human growth hormone. Not surprisingly, he had to recall 3 of Kilo Sports products that the FDA said could be classified as steroids. So it's kind of enraging to think that previous drug abusers make up a decent fragment of supplement companies, and that is the truth. Anybody can sell a supplement. Like, you don't have to have a degree to be able to do it. You don't have to. It's not hard. It's not hard. So like I said earlier, the FDA is budgeted to run 1,000 random tests per year. That's nothing. The supplement industry is growing. There's about 85,000 new supplements put out a year. I want to tell you guys a little creatine story that I had. This story, like, this happened to me, this creatine story that I'm about to tell you, while I was writing this paper, actually. Actually, right before I started writing this paper, it happened. And that's part of the reason why I decided to write the paper. So, I go in, I want to take creatine, I go into a GNC, that's right next to my gym. And so I buy it. I'm feeling great during my workouts. I'm getting these awesome pumps. I'm looking good. I'm getting even a little bit stronger. And that's about like a weekend. A weekend I start noticing I have this awful rash all over my body. 10 times worse than poison ivy. And it lasted way longer than poison ivy. Go to the doctor, and he said it's probably from what I was taking. But he said it's probably not the creatine itself. It's probably something because creatine, if you guys already know, your body already naturally produces it. It's an amino acid in your body. And if you don't know, amino acids make up proteins. But anyways, so it couldn't have been the creatine itself that was giving me a rash, because your body naturally produces it. You're not allergic to creatine. It doesn't make any sense. I guarantee you, if they would have drug tested that sample that I took, they would have found something. Guarantee it. 100%. And it's scary to think that that's like that. And that's part of the reason why I don't take whey protein, don't take creatine, and I don't take pre-workout. You don't need any of those things. I'm much stronger than I am now than I ever was when I took whey protein or creatine or pre-workout. Actually, I never even took pre-workout. I took pre-workout once, didn't like it. I took creatine for about like a week or 2, like I said, then stopped. And I took whey protein for a while, but therefore, I don't recommend buying any supplements until the industry is regulated. The supplement industry is just very sketchy in general. There's a lot of, like, fat burners, or it's just, how can you try, and none of them are scientifically proven to work. Like, there's no science backing it up. It's honestly, it just astonishes me how the government lets this happen. And for those of you who say that you want less government involvement, this is a clear example of where we need government involvement. So, um, thanks for watching, guys. I hope I really opened up a lot of your guys' eyes on supplements and the supplement industry. You can completely get stronger by just by eating normal food, as long as you're eating well. You're getting enough of your protein. As long as you eat a sufficient meal right after your workouts, you're completely fine. Um, you know, you could take, if you don't want to take pre-workout, eat a banana 30 minutes before you go work out. It works. It gives you energy. You just need to eat well before you go work out, and you'll have tons of energy. But that's my rant for today, guys. Please like, comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's been your boy Andrew LeDuc.